'cause I'm already drunk. Hi, the bar is open. What are you drinking? 'Cause I'm already drunk. And speaking of which, I really had to be in order to do this next episode. 'Cause honestly, guys, it's lacking. It's dragging, and it's missing all the ingredients that it's supposed to have to make this Vanderpump soup taste good. And it doesn't. It doesn't taste good. And I'm wondering, why did I pay $127 for this can of Campbell's soup? And it's just giving fake drama, made-up storylines. We all just want to be actors and models, and we just want to be on TV, which, by the way, nobody cares about anymore. And with that being said, I'm back with another video of Vanderpump Rules, Season 12, Episode 2. All new cast and with an all... No, that's it. So sit back, relax, and enjoy your pumptinis, because at the end of the day, I still really enjoy making fun of this ish. See you at the end. Okay, so we're back at Sir, and now we have an intro. All right, congratulations, guys. All right, so we have Audrey, we have Stasely, and we have Dawson, and we have wait, what's Shane doing there? He doesn't work at Sir. And then we have Venus, Kim, and Marcus. So is Kim and Marcus going to break up this episode, or what? Probably not. And then we have Jason, Demi, and wait, who the fuck is that? Angelica. Wait, did I miss something? Is she part of the cast, or is she another Shane? And yes, Lisa. And there's Avril, Audrey Avril. Actually, you know what? She's an Audrey. And she says she wants to be an actress again, and, but she doesn't want to be single. She wants a relationship, maybe with Dawson, And they've been doing a lot of flirting lately, or if that's what you want to call it, because, I don't know, it feels a little forced or something. They're just smiling at each other and being weird. And here's Venus serving some kind of a necklace that this customer is obviously enchanted with. And so he tells her, yes, it's a cow's tooth from a cow that I had wrestled when I was 7 back in Texas. And I bedazzled it with special crystals and sparkly little pony dust. And if you look real close, you will see the tiny heart of a spider ready to take your soul. And she's like, oh my God, yes, take me. And there's Jason. Okay, yeah. I don't know, Clark Kent or something. And more pictures. Yeah. And here's Kim. I don't know if I told you guys, but I'm going to break up with Marcus, okay? Yeah, I don't know if I told you that before. I think I told Stasely, and I think I told Audrey, and I think I told everybody but Marcus. And then here's Marcus with some dude. Oh, wait, no, that's his brother. And they're going to the bro bar to do bro things with the bro. And so they reflect on life and growing up and being bros and from whatever town they're, I forget where he comes from, but it doesn't matter. But he does come from a mixed background. His father's black and his mother's white, even though his father kind of looks Italian and his mother kind of looks Asian, but it doesn't matter. And then he tells his brother, his bro, that he just got bro fired. And what that means is that he will be hired again very shortly, and that his bro time will come to an end. And he knows that his bro time will come to an end because Lisa, the very important Lisa, has sent a very important text message. And the text message says, Marcus, darling, this is Lisa. I know you're better than this, and I want to see you come through it. We're going to have a meeting on Tuesday. Okay, sweetie? Yeah, and so I have to go back to work. Yeah. And, Kim will be there. My girlfriend, I think. And so here's Venus. Yeah. And there's no pronouns, because I was wondering from last episode. It's just he. It's just Venus. And, this is Venus' apartment. But, sometimes he goes also by Luigi from Super Mario Brothers. And here comes Audrey, looking like TMZ. And she's showing up to Venus' house because, I don't know, again, I guess because they're best friends. That's right. That's right. And there's the star of the show, Bernie. I don't know why I called this dog Bernie, but it just came out. And then Bernie's like, okay, guys, we got cameras coming, so we got to be on our best behavior. And she's like, hi, I'm Audrey. It's nice to meet you. Oh, wait, no, sorry, we're already friends. Oh, my God, that was so silly of me. I thought you were Mario. I'm sorry, my mistake. He totally looks like Mario from Super Mario Brothers. Oh my God. But you know what? We're best friends. We've both come from Texas, and like he just totally gets me. You understand? It's almost like we're two people merging into one. Do you know what I mean? It's like we're one person. Totally evolved and in our highest state of consciousness. Kind of like a firefly at dawn. And poor Bernie's like, I can tell already things are about to get weird. And so, yeah, it's really great to have you over, Audrey. And I have these magical books for us, because we're both from Texas. So we're very magical people, naturally. I think it's because of the cowboy hat, maybe. And then I have these magical crystals that I just bought off of Amazon about an hour before you came to show you that, you really should live in spirituality, okay? So this way you can be free. Free from life and free from stress and free from the slings and arrows of outrageous fortune and by therefore end them. No, I'm sorry. I was a theater kid. So let me just pull this out right here. But first I want to tell you that I'm gay, okay? And I'm from Texas. And oh, wait, you already know this. But just in case you forgot, here's a picture, because we love pictures around here. And this is me in Texas sitting on a pole, and it's just too many jokes. I can't. Yeah, and so it was really hard for me, being a gay kid in Texas in a small town, and it was just really difficult. Yep, yeah, got it. Gay kid, small town, Texas, And so I just knew that I was meant for something bigger. And so I moved here to LA, to figure out my life and everything. Right, yeah, gotcha. Moved to LA, Yeah, and then I came across this book called The Secret. Yeah, and it allows me to get to this higher plane of existence, so I can be like one with the universe and everything. And then it made me realize that I'm sorry. Say what now? Is that life is just a meaningless. My God, I really wish I was rollerblading right now. I don't really know why any of us are here, but if you unlock the 25th level of your mind, you will be able to understand the secrets and the answers that we're all wanting to know. And so you should read it, because then we can both become enlightened. And then we'll reach the top. And then we'll become gods. And then we can become superheroes and take over the world. Because in this book, The Secret, there is a map that leads to a puzzle, that leads to a road, that leads to a mountain, that leads to a stone. And in that stone, there's a key. And the key opens up a rainbow in the sky where the Skittles come from. And they fall out, and we need to go there and retrieve them with a bucket. And Audrey's like, this isn't exactly what I had in mind, but I'll go with it. Look at this fucking poor dog right here. Be in a TV show, they said. It'd be cool, they said. Yeah, and so thank you so much, Audrey, for letting me share this with you, because like most people think I'm crazy. And so, yeah, I just really appreciate you. Oh my God, you're not crazy. Well, maybe just a little bit. Oh, and by the way, I'm gay too. Yeah. You are? Yeah. Yeah, see, I've been scissoring ever since I was a scissor, and like way before I ever played banana in the donut. But, lately I've been kind of more into guys. So, yeah, we'll see how that goes. But, they cheat on you, and they're dirty, and they're stinky, and they're gross, and they're disgusting. So, yeah, I think I'm going to go back to eating tuna fish. Yeah, it just tastes better on a cracker. And poor Bernie's like, you know what? This is bullshit, okay? Because I was promised steak, and I never got it, okay? And I've been waiting. And now I have to sit here and listen to you people. And look, over there's a smorgasbord full of cheese and crackers and grapes. And neither one of them has touched it. So I need to call my manager ASAP or the ASPCA, either one. So it's my birthday and I'm turning 22 and I really want to do something fun. And so I'd like your help. Ooh, birthdays. birthdays. Yeah, birthdays. The day your soul was born. Oh, I'm sorry, girl. You know, that secret book has me in a trance. I'm sorry, I'll snap out of it. And so we're back at the ranch, or Sir Ranch, with Demi. And Demi looks bored. She looks like she's looking for someone to sign something. Not her. Wait, who's that? Are we supposed to know her? Is that James's sister? Oh, and there's Lisa, signing autographs with the common folk. Because if it wasn't for them, when the cameras are off, her restaurant wouldn't survive. And apparently there's a new job at Sir called helping short bitches down from getting glasses off the top shelf. But don't drop her, because that would be a violation. And the boys are back in town. The boys are back in town. Yeah, here comes Dawson and Pacey, second cousin Pacey, and they're off to meet the boys. And then here comes Shane. And they're excited to meet up, kind of like kids in a sandbox ready to build a sandcastle or something. I don't know. They just seem really excited to see each other. Now, I don't know if that's how they really would be or if that's just because they're on TV. And then Marcus arrives, but he doesn't seem as excited, but he joins in for a hug anyway. Like, you know, who can resist a bro hug? And so the bros sit down and they ask Marcus, so how's the fired guy? And Marcus is like, come on, guys. I already told you off camera that, you know, I'm not really fired. And, you know, Lisa texts me and I'm going to go in and I'm going to talk to her and, you know, I'll get my job back. So come on, you can drop the act now, guys. And oh, hey, look, there's Venus. Hey, Venus. Hey, girls. Hey, guys. Hey, bros. What are you guys up to? What are you talking about? Oh, you know, we were just talking about me being fired, but not really being fired. And I'm sure you want to ask me about my girlfriend Kim or not girlfriend Kim. And oh my God. Whoa. Okay. Hold on a second. It's giving Myrtle Snow from American Horror Story. Yes. Oh my God. Myrtle Snow. Venus. Okay, girl. I see you. Yeah, and then something really strange happens, and Shane orders a mocktail. Yeah, I don't like you. And neither does the waitress, because she doesn't speak your language. And yet he still tries to explain to her the concept of no alcohol in the drink, and she doesn't hear him. And neither do I. And speaking of alcohol, this is where Venus explains that when Marcus and Kim get drunk, they fight. Which, correct. Don't we all? Yeah, we do, by the way. And this is where Marcus says, well, you know, yes, me and my girlfriend, in quotations, do get drunk and then we fight. Yeah, and then the next day they make up and then they do it all over again. And then round and round we go and the cycle continues. And then Shane's like, hey, speaking of chicks, where are the chicks tonight? Oh, they're at work, man. Work? Oh, my God. Who goes to work? They're such losers, man. Who goes to work anymore, man? Oh, sorry, shit. You guys. And here's one of our working girls now, trying to balance those pumptinis with an orange in it. And here's Audrey. You know, my nipples are so fucking hard, they're about to fall off. I'm going to break up with Marcus tonight. It's time. No, really. They're really about to fucking fall off. No, I'm just kidding. I'm not hitting on you. Oh, hey, Guillermo. Yeah, here's the paper that we have to have Stasely sign, you know, because remember she got drunk. And what is this paper? You know, this is, my name is not Guillermo, it's Giuseppe. How many times I had to tell you? You know, I come in my suit, I'm going to be on the TV, and I have to look good. You know what I mean? I don't really care about this paper. You see, when I was young, I wanted to be model, okay? And so that didn't work out, and so now I own a restaurant, and you know what I mean? Yeah, but you see, she was on camera, and it's kind of like an HR problem, and we have the footage, and you know what I mean. Anyway, I'm gonna go look for her. Hey guys, have you seen Stasely? Yeah, I need her to sign this paper because like she got drunk and never mind. And listen, this bitch better sign this paper because I don't have any other storyline. Okay, so let me get this straight. So you're just not attracted to women? Bingo, you are correct, sir. And also because I just don't like vagina. What? And here comes the language that Shane doesn't understand. Okay, so, like, why don't you like it? Is it because it, like, reminds you... Well, have you ever seen the movie Aliens? Well, because it kind of reminds me... You remember the scene Yeah. Mm-hmm. Yeah. Scary. Oh my God. I hope Audrey's like doesn't look like that. Okay, so like yeah, I like Audrey, you know? Like she kind of reminds me of like Roller Girl from that like porno movie. And like I hope she likes me too, you know, cuz I'm like trying to be a model, you know, cuz I can't do anything like that back at the creek. So, I hope maybe I can get more opportunities here in my pink sir shirt with my little skinny gold chain. And so, yay, cheers to girls' night. I mean, guys' night. And let me get the fuck out of here. But this has really been fun, guys. And oh, yeah, dude, come on, man. Show Venus that you're a real man and guzzle it down. Come on, chug it, bro. The whole bottle. Yeah, come on, you son of a bitch. Oh, Stasily, there you are. I've been looking for you. You know, you were gone for like over an hour. No, I wasn't gone for over an hour, you stupid bitch. And don't you dare give me that look or stick your nose up at me, okay? I had to go next door, all right? All right, if you must know, I needed a tampon, okay? And the tampon that I have was the wrong size, so I had to go next door and ask one of the bitches that worked there, okay? And yes, that's why all the blood has drained from my face and I look like that girl from the movie The Ring. Yeah, okay, so Stassilis, we need you to sign it as a paper because of something about the drunk at work and, you know, something like this and, you know. I'm not signing. Yeah, no. I'm not signing Giuseppe, okay? I'm not signing. Yeah, because you see, wait, hold on, let me get the picture. Yeah, because you see, like, Kim and I are friends, you know, and, like, you know, also Marcus, you know, he's kind of like a brother to me, and we're all, like, in a threesome, I mean, like, a friendship, and then Demi's also involved, you know, and so she's kind of, like, pretending to be my boss, so it's just really, like, a weird situation for me, and so just sign the papers, huh? Okay, I'll sign, fine. Oh my God, I'm out of here. I can't stand this place. Fuck you guys. Oh, I thought you left because, like, you were gone for, like, I wasn't gone for an hour, okay? You fucking psycho. And here we have the next day, and look at Dawson. He's about to call his dad on the creek. You know, the creek from New Jersey. He's going to call his dad from the creek in New Jersey, you know, because they're Italian. And, hey, how you doing, Dad? You know, how's the creek over there in New Jersey? How's it going? Yeah, of course, son. Yeah, how you doing, son? Yeah, you know, it's Jersey, son. You know how it is. You know, we got squirrels, you know, running around this time of year or whatever. I don't know, son. How's it over there in the LAs, huh? How's the LAs treating you over there? Yeah, it's not too bad, Pops, you know. It's not too bad. But I'm really missing you, though, Pops, you know. And I'm missing the creek. I miss my brothers. I miss my cousin. Oh, hey, you know, Pacey's here. Yeah, you remember Pacey, right? My second cousin. Although, are we really related, though, Dad? Because, I've always been wondering. Yeah, so, you know, my family's Italian, okay? And so I got a lot of brothers, and I got a lot of cousins, and I got a lot of uncles, you know? There's a lot of Vinnies and Bobbies and Jimmies and Johnnies, and so you never really know, you know? And, like, Pacey, well, I mean, he kind of looks like us. He's got the eyebrows, you know? But you just never can be too sure. And, hey, yo, by the way, thanks to you guys, I got my freaking accent back, okay? I tried so hard to get rid of it, all right, when I came here to L.A., and now it's fucking back. So thanks. And here's Marcus coming in a fake scene, coming to get his job back. Get his job back. With some gorgeous fake Oh, no, those are real. Oh, Marcus, darling, they're gorgeous. Well, first of all, my favorite color is pink. Okay, but that's all right, sweetheart. You can sit down now. And, you know, this is kind of where Lisa expresses her concerns and, you know, he's just drinking so much, and he just really has to pull himself together. And this is kind of where the show gets real. Okay, this is where Marcus says that he's lost both his parents. I think he said his father died first, and then his mother died not too long ago. So, yeah, I have to admit, when I first saw this, I actually shed a tear, you know, because it's really sad, you know. And so this is where Lisa says he can have his job back, but that she's going to keep an eye on him. But also she's going to take him under her wing like she did James and Jax and the Toms and everybody else. Because you know Lisa loves a wounded bird, darling. And it's my birthday with my best friend Venus. Oh, shit. And then, of course, they almost crash. On her way to the penthouse, of course, where her and her best friend Venus can scissor to her heart's desire. Yeah. And then her friends start showing up, or I think they're friends, or maybe something else. I'm not sure yet. But definitely not this one, because she's asking, are there any cute guys in LA? Or, well, there's Dawson. I just love the way he shakes that shaker. But, that's kind of it. I don't know. I'm just kind of doing me right now. And I don't know. I think it'll just be better if I'm single or something. Bitch, You know full well. I'm not going to say anything. But you know what time it is. Yeah. So anyways, we had our first flirt yesterday, right? And the reason why I know is because he brought up ice cream. Yeah, you know me. And so he was like mint chocolate chip. And I was like butter pecan. And then he was like Rocky Road. And then I was like cookies and cream. And he was like, well, I don't really like cookies and cream. And then I was kind of confused after that. So, yeah, I don't really know. And here we go. My favorite scene. When they show their personal lives and everything like that. Because they're really interesting. So, it's just fascinating, And so here they are at the tanning salon. Yeah. Here's Venus at prom. And all I can hear is... Ice, ice, baby. Dun 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 dun. Vanilla ice, ice, baby. Dun 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 dun. Ooh, boobies, 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 boobies. And Venus is like, get them out of my face. No, really, get them out of my face. Yeah, so I have really, really gorgeous boobies, okay? And they're natural. And I was thinking about getting them done because, my dad is a plastic surgeon. And so I asked him if he can do them for me. But I'll wait. And ew, that's really gross, by the way. And I spy something else that's gross. Venus's white ass. That's right. Ew. But don't tell Venus that, because he's like, you're liking my white ass, bitch. All right? And it took me a lot of pizza rolls and Hot Pockets to get this. Okay? Oh, ouch. And here's Stassi in her full-on Stassi bitch face mode. And she says... it's my fucking birthday tonight. I mean, it's Audrey's fucking birthday tonight. And Kim is going to be there. Well, I mean, girl, it's not like you can avoid her. I mean, she's going to be there and just, Yeah, you better not make me do it. Don't make me do it. Oh, girl, come on. Don't make me do it. Bam. See? There's a picture. We are friends. And yes, I have to stop to admire because I love a good neon sign. And so it's Audrey's birthday, and I can guarantee you that Shane is still thinking about that scene from Alien, and Venus knows and is texting somebody to tell them. And then at this point, the whole gang is here pretty much, which is just the cast of the show, which is 6 or 7 people. And then, of course, Audrey's 2 friends. And then this DJ girl, I don't know, from Sir, probably James's sister. So I got my job back. Yeah, Lisa was wonderful. I brought her some flowers, and then she told me I can start back on Monday. Yeah. See, if you were anybody else, you would have been so fired. And now, let's just appreciate the espresso martini, because you can tell by the way that she's holding it, it needed a moment. So here it is. Cheers. And now here's Audrey's moment. Yay, because it's her birthday. All right. She does look good. She's pretty. She's a pretty girl. And, she's kind of down to earth, the girl next door kind of thing, except for when she's with Venus, of course. But, yeah, I'd hang out with her. She's pretty cool. I don't really have anything bad to say about her. Yet. And so the gang is here. And they're just hanging out. And Stassi's got her side piece, Shane. And Venus is probably thinking, how can I make this show more interesting? And Demi's like, I'm just here. It's been 11 years. I'm just here. And then Kim shows up, and Marcus is also there, and I think they're still fighting, but I'm not really sure. Honestly, guys, I'm really sick of this storyline because it's not really a storyline. It's just like, and here's Kim in her confessional complaining. And I think she said something about after Marcus's parents died, you know, he's a changed man. It's like, duh, you stupid bitch. Sorry, I'm just over it. And then here's Stasely complaining about Kim. And she says to Demi, well, you know, Kim is here. So do you think she's going to be cool or what? And Demi's like, you know, it really doesn't matter that you're here and she's here because it doesn't matter that you guys are in the same place because you're in the same place and it doesn't matter. And then once again, here's Stasely making her exit, pretending to leave because she doesn't really leave. And then here's Demi saying, well, where are you going? We're on a rooftop, as if that matters because check this out. She could just go to the elevator and then go downstairs and then get out of the elevator and then get into an Uber and then she can go home. And oh, that's right. It's Audrey's birthday. All right. Yeah, we forgot. That's the reason why everybody's here. And then she goes over and hugs her BFF, her one and only BFF, Venus. And Venus is like, girl, you look good, but I look better. And so cheers. Cheers to 22. And Demi's like, I remember when I was 22 and my life was shit. But now it's good. It's okay. I'm on this TV show. It only took 11 years, but it's okay. I'm here. And here's Audrey and Dawson kind of flirting again. I don't know. And then there's Shane smoking a cigarette in the background, pretending to listen in. And this is where Audrey tells Dawson that she has a horse. And Dawson's like, oh my God, you have a horse? That's so cool. Because, of course, his California accent came back. And she's like, yeah, but I have him at a friend's house right now. And she's taking care of him. And then here's Audrey's friend, good old Mary Faith, who's like, you bitch. You know that's my fucking horse. And you're going to use it as a pickup line? And then, of course, here's a picture of the beautiful Oreo Mary Faith's horse. And then here comes the big showdown. Or is it a showdown? I don't know. And Stasely says to Kim, you know, you've been ignoring me. And Kim is like, no, I haven't been ignoring you at all. Let's have a talk. And so Stasely explains once again, you know we're like brothers and sister. I already told you this. There's nothing going on. And Kim is like, okay, so then why did you text him? And Stasely is like, what do you mean? I was talking about shoes. Like this whole thing is about shoes. Like, are you kidding me? And then Kim is like, yeah, I don't know anything about shoes or heels. I wear flats. And then Stasely breaks out the proof. See, Kim, I have the text message right here. It reads, I just bought some heels. Hope you are proud of me. So see, there. And I'm a big old whore and just leave me the fuck alone, bitch. And then Venus tries to chime in and we're like, no, we don't need your 2 cents. Go away, Myrtle. Myrtle? No, Myrtle. Go away, Myrtle. And so Marcus is just over this whole situation, as am I, and you probably are too. Because again, it's not really a situation. He didn't cheat. He hugged a girl, their brother and sister, and it really doesn't matter. And Kim is just upset in every scene, in every shot. And I'm just over this whole situation. And then Marcus leaves, as he should. But he doesn't really leave because he's outside, right outside the window, enjoying his cocktail. As you should, brother, as you should. And of course, Kim is just crying. She's just crying. And then, of course, Venus is like, hey, we still have a birthday party here. So let me light this cake. And then, oh, shit, it just blew up in my face. Okay, this is great. And oh, that's right, Shane is here. Stasely forgot that Shane was here. And then he says to her something about, oh, aren't my eyes so pretty? Or something like that, I don't know. And then she's like, oh, that's right, you're here. That's right. And then Marcus says the thing that every girl wishes that they could hear, and that's that he's falling out of love with her. And then, of course, Kim hears this, and she gets upset. I can't imagine why. And then Venus brings out the cake because at this point, everybody has forgotten that this is still a birthday party. Yeah. And then Stasely goes over to Kim to console her once again, even though Kim was originally upset with Stassi. Or Stasely, sorry. I get confused. And then here's Stasely talking about how, oh, I'm so glad that Kim comes to me so I can hold her in my arms like I'm babushka, like my grandmother did back in Russian country. And I just want to tell her everything will be all right. And yes, it will be all right. Well, all right now, because it ain't a birthday party until you get a lap dance from Venus. Is that you? Come on, girl, get off of her. She doesn't want your ginger minge all over her coochie cooch. And there, this is more like it. We switch him out for Dawson. And yeah, she looks like she's having a good time. Or maybe she's horrified. I don't know which one. And of course, look, in the background, we have Stasili and Kim talking about Marcus. And you know what? If that were me, okay, I don't give a shit what's going on in my life, and especially them. They're so young, all right? I don't care what kind of breakup I'm going through. I don't give a shit whose birthday it is. I'm having fun, okay? I'm going to be drinking. I'm going to be taking shots. I sure as hell aren't going to be crying in a corner, okay? Especially not after one drink. So this party sucks, right? So now it's time for me to break out my stripper moves, okay? And I'm really going to show this Audrey girl what I'm made of, all right? Because see, in my family, we all strippers. We were all strippers, not just me and my second cousin, okay? My father, too, and his father, and his father's father, okay? And shit, now I got my Italian accent back. That sucks for me, eh? And okay, so get it, Dawson. Oh wait, that's not Dawson. That's Jason, aka second cousin Pacey. And then there's some more of this, and then there's some more of this, and then there's some more of Marcus being over it. And then Kim decides that this time she's gonna do her fake exit before Marcus can. And so off she goes, and there's Demi in the background. And she's thinking, this is not the show that I thought it was going to be, and I cannot believe I waited 11 years for this shit. And that's it, guys. That concludes another episode of Vanderpump Rules, Season 12, Episode 2. Thank you so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed it, and I had a fun time making it. But going forward, there's really no content. Okay, it's just a bunch of fake storylines and forced relationships, and trust me, I did my best to make the best of it. And it's not so much the cast, but more so the dynamic between the cast, because I'm sure these people are probably cool in real life, but together it's giving boring and forced. And see, here's the thing. The whole reason why the show started in the first place is because Lisa and Bravo, aka Andy, already saw a dynamic in a group of people that work for Lisa that was so crazy they had to make a show about it. In this situation, they already have a show and are trying to find people to fit the dynamic of the show, and it doesn't work. It's kind of like the Real Housewives of New York City reboot. Same thing. You can't find people to fit a show, but rather have people to make a show. Does that make sense? So with that being said, this just might be my last video of this season, unless somehow, some way, it gets better. And then maybe in that case, I'll go back and do more videos. But for now, this is kind of encouraging me to go back in time and do commentary on the original show and kind of relive the glory. That could be fun. I don't know, guys. Let me know and comment down below. And please like this video. And if you subscribe, I'll leave the door open for you next time. Bye.